Well, controversy spreading on the catwalks across Europe, and the reason, weight. Madrid kicking off its fashion week with a ban on skinny models, requiring a minimum weight for those strutting down the catwalk. Now, other European countries are also considering similar restrictions. The fashion industry has been accused of promoting eating disorders by showcasing super slim models. Should the U.S. impose the same regulations? Joining us now, model Kim Alexis. And Kim, thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome.
Dare I ask how much you weigh and how tall you are? First of all, I gotta get your measurements first. I'm sure everybody's probably thinking the same, right?
And then next is how old I am.
No, I won't go there. I won't go there. And don't ask me how much I weigh, please.
I know. And see, a lot of the girls lie about how much they really weigh, so it's a tough one.
All right, so no answer on the weight and height then.
Well, I run marathons, I'm muscular, I'm fit, and that adds extra weight. So I weigh 150 pounds and I'm 5'10".
Good for you. And she's got muscle. See, these girls are skin and bones. You got muscle. Muscle weighs more than fat. These girls are skin and bones doesn't, well, they don't weigh much. What do you think about the U.S. imposing these same strict regulations? American girls are growing up watching girls like, let's say, Jennifer Aniston, who goes from the beginning of Friends looking a little more meaty to now becoming this little rail. I mean, so certainly we've got this kind of influence here in the U.S. too.
I know, and I'm wondering why people think that being thinner makes them more beautiful, because I don't think that that's true. I think that when we go ahead and shoot pictures and these girls are super thin, when you're too thin, the clothes don't look good. When you're thin, a natural thin and fit, I think the clothes look better. And I think that when you're people that are in this business end up starting to get too thin, you wonder what's up in their mind, why they think that that is better, why that makes them more beautiful or more successful, because it's not true.
Okay, and so do you think that the models have, and I know the obvious question here, have gotten, why do you think they've gotten thinner then, I should say? Because back in the 60s and the 70s, they were a little more plump, and then as we go decade by decade, they're getting smaller and smaller and smaller.
Yes, I know, and I don't know how that's really possible, although Twiggy was very thin. So when I came on the scene in the late 70s, I sort of brought back a little more of the athleticism and a little more fit and the healthy look to myself, and some of the other girls were also. Some of these girls that are really, really thin and getting thinner, I don't know how they do it, number one, and it's just not healthy. So no matter what, when women look at people in magazines and they see really skinny girls, you should say, you know what, that doesn't look good, that's not right for me, and it's not healthy. It's not going to help me later on.
And there's Twiggy. She was pretty much the only one. You think she was naturally thin? You don't think she was necessarily starving herself like a lot of the models today?
I don't know. I bet you she was starving herself, or she just didn't have much of a desire to eat. And that's why I like working out, because you have a natural hunger. I think we all have a set point where your body is at a certain set weight, and you can either be underweight or you can be overweight. And we've sort of lost that whole ability to know when we're hungry, know when we're full. We're always seeing ads. We're being bombarded by food everywhere we go, and we lose the ability to really know true hunger and true satiety of when we're done eating.
All right. Well, Kim Alexis, unfortunately, we're done with this interview. I have got to move on, but we thank you so much. You look beautiful, and I'm glad to hear that you are not 110 pounds like some of those beautiful girls. Good for you.